Hey y'all, CB here at NBS Welding, doing some fabrication work today. It's another job for the car wash. Be able to show you a whole lot better later what it is, but as for right now, let's just focus on the welding and fabrication work. A couple things I got going on. ARCCAPTAIN sent me some of their solid MIG wire. This is the 035 solid MIG wire, the ER70S6 that they make. I haven't run any of it yet. I love their flux core. I have not used this solid MIG wire yet, so we're going to do that. And I'm going to be running it with the ARCCAPTAIN MIG 200. And I'll be running a 75-25 mixed gas. We're going to be welding 2x2 by 1/8 wall square tubing. Here we've got some 3/8 by 2 flat bar, 2x2 by 1/4 angle with 3/8 by 2 flat bar. These are hinges. There's some 22.5 degree miters that will be welding together. There's some 45 degree miters that will be welding together. I've got some 1/2 inch pipe couplings. There's actually a wire that goes through this deal. So my buddy's setting up that new bay in the car wash, and there's a timer outside that allows you to know as you're pulling out how much more time you have for those blowers that are going to dry your vehicle off, so you know how to pace yourself as you drive out. The way that that timer device came, it's supposed to be, it's on a post that the manufacturer wants you to bolt to the concrete outside. My buddies that's doing the car wash, they don't like that. They think somebody's going to drive into it. We're going to put it on an arm and connect it to a pipe bollard where if somebody hits it, it'll swing a little bit and it'll move, it'll give. And you just could walk over there and swing it back where it belongs. So that's kind of what's going on. There's also some other jobs out there because there's some other pipe bollards that they concreted in the ground that are too high. They need cut off and caps welded on them. We'll be going out in the field and doing that. We'll be going out in the field and installing this this holder for the timer, and also the pay station awning roof that I built. They set that in the concrete over the pay station and found out later that this new machine allows vehicles that are so much higher that we're going to have to actually raise the roof on that. So that's going to be interesting. We'll be cutting those posts off and doing a little splicification there. But we'll get her taken care of. I got to get to work on this, so y'all watch it. There's some pretty neat stuff here I want to show you. Our buddy Corey made me, he got himself a 3D printer, and he made me these NBS Welding keychains. They're got my logo on them and everything. They look like my stickers. And I got one of them on my striker, and I got it on my lightning bug striker because the keychain, when it's sticking out of my side pocket of my overalls, it makes the striker a little bit easier to get out of my pocket. And I found out that the thickness of that plastic keychain that he made me, he gave me a real exact metric measurement of how thick it was, but like by my standards, it's just a wee whisker thicker than an 1/8, which on something like this 3/8 inch to 1/4 inch connection I'm making right now between this angle iron and flat bar, it's a perfect gap. So it's handy to have on my striker, not just to get the striker out of my pocket, but I can use it to space these parts and get that gap that's nice to have when you're welding solid wire MIG. I don't want to talk too much because I want you guys to hear this thing fry the bacon when it goes together, when it welds. See my hammer, nice hammer there. Sometimes the best tool for the job is the closest one. Got that thing tacked up, man. Let's weld it. You can tell by the sound right now, I've got it really hot. I turned it up a little too hot. Using a push technique on that with a lot of heat. Yeah, you can tell by the sound that's too hot. And I think here in a minute what I end up noticing is the only real problem I was having with it being too hot is I was getting more spatter than I should. And I turned it down a little bit, took care of that. Like I say, I don't want to talk too much where you can't hear the welder run. But I wonder what you guys think of this kind of video where I'm showing the welding in actual speed and just trying to bring up things and points as they come to mind. Leave me a comment. Now, I think I did turn it down a little bit on this coupling. And you can see that instead of the push technique, I'm doing a drag technique, which is a little easier on a radius. Got it clamped down using the hammer to square it up. There we go. Let her have it. And you see on this first fit that I weld right there where there's a little bit of a miter before the miter cut that I'm welding right now to the horizontal bar. I like to do that on those fits. And, you know, you wouldn't have to. You can take your tubing and make a real long, sharp angle cut, but I don't like it. I've done that before, and it makes a place where you can't hardly reach in and weld, and you can't hardly reach in and paint. And you end up cutting something like a 2-inch tube with a 12-inch cut because of the way you're fitting it in there. I think you're better off just doing a little bit of a miter cut like I did there at that 22.5. And you can still have a miter to your other piece, but at least you've got a little bit of a turn there. Makes it so it's not so sharp. This other little arm goes on there. Get that timer out of the way. Got a coupling in the end where there's going to be a wire that goes through this tube. That's what those couplings are for. There'll be some electrical conduit on the ends, but the wire itself that travels out to that timer will actually go through this 2-inch tubing. That post that came with the unit, came with the timer, it's got a 2x2 aluminum post. Here I'm tacking on a 2x2 by 3/16 wall square tube, basically a sleeve that 2-inch tube will fit in real nice. Then we can use that other tube, cut it, and adjust elevation there. got this assembly put together, and I kind of got it stuck up there in the way that it's gonna be when it's in place, just so I can show it to you. I have this coked out right here to weld onto the 4-inch pipe bollards that are in the concrete out there. There's the hinge. And I want to show you what I welded with the ARCCAPTAIN MIG 200 and the ARCCAPTAIN solid wire. This is 030. This is their 030 ER70S6 wire. It did a great job. I'm tickled to death with it. And I'm not, I'm showing you these without any cleaning. They got the smoke on them, you know, the spatter, the smoke and all. I'm just showing you what they look like. That wire did a great job. That machine did a great job. And one of the things I really like on a job like this with that machine is there was a lot of different positions and different gaps and different material thicknesses. Right here's a 3/16 tube, an 1/8-inch thick tube, you know, a thick coupling. Somewhere I have a gap that's a little more than the other gap. When I've got that machine set in the synergistic mode, and I'll see a place where there's a little bit bigger of a gap, I just go over there and turn the heat down, and it sets the wire. And then I get over where I know I'm going to be welding on some 3/8, and I want a little bit more smoke. I don't have to come over here and turn the heat up and then turn the wire up. You just turn the heat up and it takes care of the wire. And the main thing on this machine is not only does it have it, but it works. When I use the synergistic feature on solid wire, on flux core, it works. It's right. So we'll be doing more on this, and definitely taking it out in the field and installing it, and we'll take a look at it then. Hey y'all, CB here, the break room at NBS Welding, coming to you with another merch video. Want to look at the merchandise, show you what we got. You can help support the channel by buying items. We got the NBS Welding t-shirts, got the NBS Welding on the chest on the front, got the great big NBS Welding here on the back, got the American flag on the sleeve. $25 plus shipping. Send Tina an email if you'd be interested in buying a t-shirt. $25 plus shipping. Send Tina an email, nbswelding@aol.com. The stickers. Got the small size stickers, $3. Medium sticker, $5. The big bumper stickers, $10. The coins, 0.999 fine silver. If you'd be interested in investing in the silver coin, got NBS Welding name and phone number on the front. Got the bull logo on the back. $50. $50 for the coins. Also with the coins, we've got the plastic case. Keeps the silver nice. Keeps it from getting fingerprinted and all that scratched up. The NBS Welding cups. Got the NBS Welding cups with the bull logo, and it says less yakking, more tacking. Got the QR code on the top. You can scan that to take you to the NBS Welding YouTube channel. $27 for a cup. And I've had somebody said that I should sign the cups. I'm not doing that yet. I don't know if you want me to do that or not. But if you want a cup and you want me to sign it, I'll take a Sharpie and I'll sign it. I'll write whatever you want on there. Let us know. Send us an email. nbswelding@aol.com. Email Tina. And I'm not wearing an NBS shirt. I'm wearing a Kretschmer Excavating shirt. These are my buddies up in northeastern PA. If you need excavation work done in Wayne County, northeastern PA area, get a hold of my guy Cody up there. He can dig it. All right. I want to thank y'all for watching the NBS Welding YouTube channel. I appreciate all the support. Please continue to support, like, subscribe to videos, comment on the videos. If you don't have a comment, just go to the comment section, hit any letter, number, the period, whatever. The algorithm doesn't know the difference. Just, that helps support the channel. It helps get the videos out there. And y'all learn how to work with what you got. That way you always have everything you need.